The pursuit had gone on for longer and farther than any other in the Ultra being's experience. The creature he was chasing, a particularly vicious brute calling itself Bemular, wasn't the first monster to make a break for it, but it was an unexpectedly adept pilot. Their starting point had been in an area of the galaxy where the stars were so numerous and so close together that total darkness was virtually unknown, and continued all the way to the ragged edge of the Milky Way. Beyond that lay the pitiless black void of intergalactic space, where even advanced sentient life forms could die of loneliness. The Ultra's quarry wasn't looking to die, and certainly not like that. After the long chase, Bemular needed to find a place where it could remain hidden long enough to replenish its energy. But the odds of finding anything like that in this part of the galaxy weren't good. The interplanetary systems were fewer and farther between, and the small percentage of inhabited worlds among them weren't developed enough for contact. The Ultra scrupulously observed galactic quarantine for the well-being of the lifeforms involved. Monsters, however, didn't care about anyone's well-being. Scans showed the Ultra that within a planetary system orbiting an unremarkable G-star, there was a small, rocky, but water-rich planet with abundant resources that could easily be extracted and converted to energy. It was the best option for a monster in a hurry. Bemular's blue travel sphere dived into its atmosphere, and the Ultra dived right in after, and then discovered the monster's best option put him at a disadvantage. The inhabitants of this world weren't beings of light, far from it. For them, most forms of radiation were harmful, even lethal. The planet's atmosphere filtered out the most dangerous kinds, which had allowed for the emergence of carbon-based life in quite a profusion of forms, from single-cell organisms and basic vegetation, all the way up to individual vertebrates capable of abstract thought. Current environmental conditions weren't ideal. It was a densely populated world, and such a high concentration of discrete, intelligent beings kicked up a lot of pollution of all kinds. Light and sound, as well as particulate. Bemular would have no trouble surviving under those conditions, but for the Ultra, it meant a sharp reduction in the amount of available energy. And Bemular was no fool. It had gone directly to the night side of the planet, where there would be even less power to draw on. The Ultra had to redistribute the various feeds just to keep the travel sphere in flight.